Hello, this is Jonathan Cochran, and this is my Lab 3 for ECE568. Before we jump into the demo, I want to go through my ThingSpeak and IFTTT web applications. So for ThingSpeak, it's pretty simple setup. You just have sensor state under field 1 for the Google Assistant data. And then if we go to IFTTT, let's go over to my applets. And for applet 1, this one is saying if we activate or deactivate, then to send that to the ThingSpeak server and then on to the microcontrol board. So for our Google Assistant activation, we say set motion sensor to whatever we want to say, and then it will respond to us with sending whatever we say to it to ThingSpeak. And then our webhook for that part is going to be the ThingSpeak API with the key and the text field of whatever we say, and then that is sent in a plain text format. For our second applet, this is the motion detection one. So this one sends a web request for motion detected directly from our microcontroller, and then sends a notification to our phone with the event name, when it happened, and then the accelerometer values for X, Y, and Z in that order. So we can give a quick visual of how that's set up with the notification. So we just have our X, Y, and Z that's read in, and then those are converted for X, Y, and Z in that order for values 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now for the demonstration. So, set motion sensor to activate.
Sending activate to ThingSpeak.
All right. So we can see that it got sent to activate. It's set under activate and the MicroPython code, and our green LED is lit. So now I'm going to rotate this in each of the axes. So let's rotate it in the x-axis. You can see the red LED activated. So now we will deactivate it to get rid of that. Set motion sensor to deactivate.
Sending deactivate to ThingSpeak.
And then we can see for the notifications that it sent us. The first one, when we initially flipped it, the X value is the most changed one from its 0 state. Okay. Set motion sensor to deactivate.
Sending deactivate to ThingSpeak.
And let's clear our notifications. One issue that I've had with the Google Assistant is occasionally I have to repeat myself for it to successfully send the notification to ThingSpeak and onto the server. But you can see now that it deactivated, and and the LEDs both turned off. So now let's reactivate it. Set motion sensor to activate.
Sending activate to thing speak.
Set motion sensor to activate.
Sending activate to thing speak.
All right, 2 times ought to do it. All right, awesome. So that's activated. Green LED is back on. So now I will rotate it in the Y axis. All right, so red LED came on, triggered the motion event. And we can see for each of these that it sent me, these have been far removed from their initial states. All right, and then I'm just going to reset the script for the Z direction because that's going to be faster than deactivating and reactivating it. All right, so we're connecting to network, got our values, and it's back in the state. So flip over to the X, we get our motion events, we get our notification, and it's continuously sending me these because it's well removed from its initial state. So now let's move it over to deactivate mode. Set motion sensor to deactivate.
Sending deactivate to thing speak.
Set motion sensor to deactivate.
Sending deactivate to thing speak.
All right, and then there we go. It got deactivated, and now we can rotate this however we want. And well, these are all old notifications. Those are the 50. So I will clear those and then just rotate this again so you can see that no notifications come up. And nothing comes up there. So now you can see that if we rotate the board in any direction, then it will detect motion and very quickly send a notification to my phone. And if we deactivate the sensor, then it will turn off the LEDs and will not send a notification to my phone. And then if we set it to active, then it will turn on with a green LED, but nothing will happen to it until you move it, and then the red LED will turn on until you deactivate the alarm system. So thank you for watching my demo. That is it for me. Thanks.